Dave, mate, been coming here 30 years, mate. Have you seen it any worse than that?
Today it was shambolic. I'm going to start off with the defence. Wan-Bissaka, come on, mate. Fifth choice in England, right? Why have we got him for £50 million? For 2 goals, he was to blame. Luke Shaw's gone backwards. Absolutely backwards. Can't mark him out. Lindelof's the worst centre half I've ever seen at United, and Maguire's half fit. For me, we should have scored first goal 5 minutes. After that, Liverpool just tore through us. McTominay and Fred supposed to show up the midfield. It's not working. No matter what formation we do, whether it's McTominay, Fred, Matic or whatever, it's not working. It's not working at all. Forget about the pressing on the front three. Right, the front three or the 6 strikers we've got on the bench, whatever. It's nothing to do with them. People just cut through us. 4 against Leicester, 5 today.
11 in 3 games.
11 in 3 games. Atalanta 2 goals. Villarreal should have swarmed us. It's just people just walking through us. Last year we were decent defensively, but this year we've just gone backwards. I mean, go on.
You said then, personnel doesn't seem to matter. No matter who plays at the moment, it's the same result. Do you feel like the ineptness in the coaching and the setup and the rigidness of this defence, of this formation that they keep coming out with, is starting to affect us now?
I think really, Adam, whatever formation we do at the back, right, or the personnel we've got, I just don't think it's good enough. I mean, we talk about a central defensive midfield player we needed at the beginning of the season. Forget about Ronaldo. Ronaldo should have been the icing on the cake. Central defensive midfield first. Basically, looking at today, the defence has just gone backwards. It's just awful. You know, we must be one of the worst teams playing out from the back. You know, De Gea to Lindelof, to Maguire back to Lindelof. Lindelof's panicking on the ball all the time. Since Varane's left, or since Varane's been injured, it's just gone backwards. You know, Varane gives a bit of cool and calm and all that from the Real Madrid days and all that. But Lindelof, for me, is one of the worst defenders I've ever seen at United. He's absolutely atrocious. I've been saying this for 2 or 3 years. He's not physically good enough. He's not aggressively good enough, and man marking is nowhere near good enough at all. Luke Shaw, for me, you know, 2 of them goals, Luke Shaw. What are you doing? You know, Salah's on the right there, or the guy's coming, the ball's coming from the right. It's not good enough, Luke Shaw. You're just strolling around. There's no intensity at all from Luke Shaw at all.
I mean, you mentioned there defence switching off. I mean, Liverpool scored their 4th goal with 10 men. It doesn't get much worse than that. All we had to do was try and shore it up for the last 10 minutes. Yeah. We switched off. Even with 10 men, Liverpool, they still carved us open. Yeah, I mean, I don't see him ever changing it, but accountability for poor performances, that defence, and you know and I know, is going to start against Spurs next week.
Yeah.
Are they ever going to get any better if the manager keeps thinking that this is okay and they're thinking that we're going to play each week? The levels are not going to go up.
Are we going to get the same statement again from Maguire? We'll go again.
Because I've just seen him on the camera up there. God knows what he was saying, but I don't even want to listen to it.
I don't want to hear that statement again. We'll go again. We'll go again. We could find margins or that. We'll go again. It's not good enough. Right. Someone come out the other day and says, in fact, Solskjaer said 2 year ago, our pressing's getting better. 2 years ago. 2 years later, we're not getting better. Not getting better. So I think bringing people, you know, Cavani on and all that. What's the point of doing? Short the defence. Pogba, for me, he's just gone erratic. He's just thought, sod this, I'm not bothered. You know what I mean? For me, I think he's lost the players. You know, they don't believe in his tactical nous. I said this ages ago, right? He's not good enough. Three managers there, Tuchel, Guardiola, Klopp, right? United squad is as good as anyone's in that league, right? But if you've not got the manager behind you, you're not getting anywhere. We can't show up a defence. Chelsea, to me, I find them boring, right? Liverpool, City, fair enough. City play with 5 midfield players. City play with no striker and 5 midfield players. I watched them at Brighton last night. They had Foden at number 9. You know, just running around. Foden at number 9. We've got 5 strikers and 1 midfield player. We're not going anywhere. It's just, there's no cohesion at all. The defence looks panicky all the time. You know, Tommy and Fred, when they get the ball under pressure, they panic. They absolutely panic. Solskjaer, to me, Ollie now, gotta go.
Do you feel like that result there
really
is enough to shake up upstairs?
Well,
they've backed him and they've backed him.
They've backed him well.
But that result at home to Liverpool, let's forget the 10 men like you said there, because the 5 goals went in with 11 men on the pitch. Is that enough to say this isn't good enough, Ole, out you go?
Well, if it's not, we're just top 4 like Arsenal were years ago under Wenger.
It's top 4 even on right now on this
well, it's top 4's not on the right. West Ham won today. Leicester won today. What are we, 7th or 8th?
We're not looking at the top 3, we're looking at what's below us.
7th or 8th with 9 games gone. We've got to go to Atalanta next, and Villarreal. We've got 2 away games in the Champions League. Right? Could be out of the Champions League, and by November, could be halfway down the league. Not good enough.
Dave, cheers very much, mate.
Take care, Adam.